Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Carmine Sabia here for Explain America, and Vice President Kamala Harris just got some news that knocked her socks off. Before we get started, folks, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So Kamala Harris could be on her way out before 2024. She could be off the Democrat ticket for president and vice president before the next election. At least that's according to a Newsweek editor-at-large who says that the Democrats have a really massive problem on their hands, and it's not President Joe Biden. Now, what he says is, of course, that a big part of this is Joe Biden. Joe Biden has record low approval ratings, and, he's not a popular president by any stretch, and there are also serious concerns about his age. But what he said is, instead of replacing him with a Gavin Newsom or somebody like that, the real issue lies with Vice President Kamala Harris. He believes that Biden can be reelected if he has the proper vice president. Kamala Harris, he said, is not that person. Now, in a recent NBC News poll, Kamala Harris scored the lowest approval rating for any vice president since the poll began. She broke a record, but it's not the record she wanted to break. She is the lowest ranked vice president in history. Now, when you think about some of the vice presidents that this country has seen, to break that record is unbelievable. It would take an astronomical effort at failure to achieve that record. And so I think she deserves congratulations, because that's an incredible record to break. I congratulate her on being so inept, poorly qualified for the job, and just so annoying that she broke a record for literally the worst ranked vice president in modern history. That being said, he believes Joe Biden, like I said, can be reelected with a new vice president, but here's the rub. Here's the rub, as it always is in the Democrat Party. It has to be about appearances. It has to be a diversity game. It has to be an inclusion game. It has to be an identity politics game. And so what he said is, if you replace Kamala Harris, you are going to have to replace her with another woman of color, because you're going to anger people that are in your base, like women and people of color who traditionally vote Democrat. If they see, let's say, a woman of color replaced by a white man, that would cause shockwaves in the Democrat Party, and it would really cause issues for Biden's reelection. So he's locked himself into a corner in the pool of candidates he could replace her with. Now, a name that springs to my mind immediately of somebody who I disagree with politically, but who would be qualified for this position, would be Susan Rice. Susan Rice has all the qualifications of a vice president and could parlay that even into a presidency. She's very competent at what she does. Here's the scary part of what another person said in regarding Kamala Harris and replacing her. What he said was, yeah, she can be replaced, but then what you do to appease the people is you move her into the role of Attorney General. And then, and here's where the scary part comes in, and then she could parlay that to a Supreme Court appointment. Can you imagine Kamala Harris on the Supreme Court? First of all, there's not a liberal man on the Supreme Court anymore. They don't even look at men anymore. It's just women, 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 period. And preferably women of color. And that's how they see their future. Just women and people of color. That being said, Kamala Harris on the Supreme Court, that's worse than vice president. I mean, that's a lifetime appointment, and she's not really that bright of a person. Folks, I want to get your opinions on this. Please let me know in the comments. Also, again, please like, share, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.